For even more Atari fun, head over to Atari.io. It's Atari-tastic. Snoopy and the Red Baron from the Peanuts gang. Snoopy is probably one of my favorite cartoon characters. I remember growing up reading Peanuts in the Sunday papers and the comic strips. Had some of the Peanuts books, comic books and stuff back when I was a kid. Watched a lot of the specials, the Christmas specials, the Thanksgiving specials. And my favorite part of the comics and also the TV shows when they showed them was when Snoopy did his World War I flying ace to battle the Red Baron. I have always gotten a kick out of Snoopy doing this in the cartoons. It's pretty freaking hilarious. When this came out, it was about the early to mid 80s when it came out. And at the time, I had started working on cars. I was taking auto shop in high school. I didn't really pick this up when it released back in the 80s, the early 80s. I didn't actually get my copy until sometime in the early 90s. Picked it up on clearance. I don't remember what store I got it from. But at the time I was getting interest back in my Atari 2600. I started picking up some games that I had missed. Maybe because my wife, who was then my girlfriend, she really liked playing games on the Atari 2600. So we both got into collecting games for it. And this is one of the ones I picked up only because it was Snoopy. And I really enjoy this game. This is not my original. This is one I picked up at Matt's Game Exchange in Greensboro, North Carolina. I do have my original cartridge though. I do still have that. But anyway, really great box. I like the font. And of course, when I say rats a lot in my videos, you can see where it came from. I used to say this when I was a kid as well. I picked it up off the Peanuts comics. Pretty hilarious. Great artwork. Charles Schultz, who created Peanuts, he had a really great idea for a comic strip. These are classic cartoons in my opinion. Very well done. I even enjoyed the new Peanuts movie when it came out not too long ago. Mainly because it had Snoopy doing the Red Baron in there again. Anyway, on the back of the box shows a nice screenshot of the game. Snoopy on his doghouse battling the Red Baron. Pretty awesome. We got a little story right here. The war rages on. Snoopy, our fearless World War I flying ace, and his trusty Sopwith Camel challenged the notorious Red Baron in the aerial duel of sweet revenge. Snoopy's mission? To bring the Baron down and recover the Allies' stolen treats. Yeah, that is a really cool game mechanic. While you're fighting the Red Baron, he'll drop treats. And you got to try to catch the treats to recover them. He'll every once in a while drop like a skull and crossbones, but you don't want to catch that because you'll lose all your treats if you catch that thing. But it's a really good gameplay mechanic, and it's done very, very well. Also in the box, of course, we have the cartridge. There's my original cartridge I had. I basically picked this game up for Matt's Game Exchange to give this a box and instructions of its own. The game that came in here, I gave away to one of my buddies because I figured he would probably really enjoy it. So I just wanted this to put my original game in. Really great artwork, just like on the box. Pretty awesome. Now the manual for this. This is pretty cool for a manual. It folds out and becomes a poster. So basically you open it up like so. It's huge. Holy cow, this thing's huge. Becomes a really big poster-like manual. So it goes across the gameplay using the controller, the console controls, your different points value. Red Baron hits 10 points, each treat's 40. You get bonus points. When you get all the treats, you get a bonus doghouse. Gives you another play. This is great artwork. Rats. I love that. And of course down here we have the different types of treats you can catch. We have dog bone, supper dish, root beer, popsicle, hamburger, popcorn, ice cream cone, and pizza. Our different game variations. This is pretty cool. Then on the other side of this poster, it has more pictures of Snoopy doing his different things, different little comic. That is cool. And it's got the Snoopy Chronicles. This is cool. We have got to read the Snoopy Chronicles. My greatest dogfight. Point A Mousson, France, April 26, 1917. It's a great time of uncertainty, the daily pressures of war, the sleepless nights, the constant hum of planes. It's enough to crack even the bravest of flying geese. And now our most sinister enemy is lurking in the shadows, the Red Baron. As if this wretched war wasn't miserable enough, the Red Baron has begun stealing the Allies' treats. Our precious supply of goodies is shrinking at an alarming rate. Popcorn, burgers, and bones, good grief! It's turning the trenches to a madhouse. Not to mention they're in an aerodrome, the morale has sunk to an all-time low. My ground crew is becoming listless and sullen. I haven't had a root beer in a week. Curse you, Red Baron. I'll get you yet. That's pretty awesome. With orders from the President to search and destroy the Red Baron, I bade farewell to my faithful ground crew. Never fear, I told them with complete confidence, your treasured treat shall never again leave the trenches. In the last moment before takeoff, a crew member jumped aboard and handed me some root beer and a slice of pizza. You deserve it, mon capitaine, he muttered. How touching. Bonne chance, mes amis. I finished off the root beer, gunned the engines, and took off in search of the missing goodies. As the Sopwith Camel climbed quickly into the clear blue sky, I detected the approach of the hostile enemy. My instincts were correct. I could now hear the unmistakable growl of the Red Baron's triplane up ahead. I suspected the glutton had caught wind of my mouth-watering pizza. Come and get it, Red Baron. This sweet temptation shall be your last, I cried as the triplane appeared from behind a cloud. I angled my machine guns and aimed them at the Red Baron's belly. The bullet sprayed forth, but only one grazed his rudder as he swerved and flew loop-de-loops around the Sopwith Camel. As the Baron turned upside down, a hamburger fell from the cockpit. I raced to catch the stolen treat before the Baron could return for a rear attack. Too late! I'd been hit. Riddled with bullets, I began to lose altitude. The Red Baron was close behind, ready for the finish. I was beginning to feel like a bullseye on a dartboard. My engine was sputtering, and my gauge began to flutter. At least I still had my root beer. Savoring the last sip, I was filled with yet one last burst of heroic energy. I had to bring the villain down. I zigzagged my faithful Sopwith Camel out of range and repositioned myself above the Red Baron for the final dogfight. Glaring below at my overly confident foe, I began my dive attack. My aim was direct, to the point. Too bad I couldn't see it. My scarf blew into my eyes at the last moment. It wasn't until the 8th bullet when I heard the Fokker fall. Red Baron, you've got your just desserts at last. Au revoir. Until we meet again. And he signs a little paw print. That is cool. I love it when they put these stories and stuff with these games. It's pretty awesome. So, now it's time to see how many treats I can rescue and how many Red Barons I can shoot down.
It's trying to play the Peanuts theme quite badly, but hey, it's Atari 2600, what do you expect? It's still pretty cool though. So we're going to play game number 3, which is the Aces. I gotta shoot down 5 Red Barons at a time here. Now if I shoot down 50 Red Barons, I get a gold Red Baron. If I collect all the treats, I get an extra Sopwith Camel, or an extra doghouse. I start with 4. Ooh, got him. Oh, missed that treat. The graphics are really cool in this game. They even got the scarf waving in the wind behind Snoopy, which is really cool. Now this game here, game 3, this is the Asus mode. It's pretty fast. The easy mode is game number 4, and it runs kind of slow. I could play that game a long time, so that's why I decided to play the Asus mode. Got him. Oh, I don't know if I got that or not. I think I shot it. Oh, I missed the hamburger. Check out the bullet holes appearing in the doghouse and the roof. That is pretty cool. It's a nice detail. Now if I hold the trigger down I get rapid fire, but it's really short. When I hit the button once, it'll go clear the other side of the screen. Ooh, yeah, I got a root beer. Oh! Getting shot up! Oh, missed the ice cream. Oh, I missed the dog bone. Whew. Nope. Ah. Ah, I missed the root beer again. There we go. There's 5. Got a dog bone and a root beer and some french fries. What's really cool is if you need to leave the game real quick to go use the bathroom or get something to drink, this is a great pause screen. You'll just sit here until you push the fire button again. Now I can't get up to the clouds where he is, so I gotta come down low to get him to come down out of the clouds. Ooh, then I can get him. You notice every time I come out of the bonus screen, the bullet holes on my doghouse disappear. So if I can get to the bonus screen before he destroys me, all my damage is undone. The doghouse is all shut up. Oh. I like how he does a barrel roll as he goes off the screen. Well, got 12,030 points. Yay! I got 1 golden baron. So I destroyed 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I destroyed 56 red barons. I collected almost all the treats. If I would have collected all the treats, I would have got an extra guy. But anyway, that's Snoopy versus the Red Baron for the Atari 2600. Another one of my favorite games for the Atari. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.